than a certain amount. Like, because the most the console storage has is whatchamacallit, is 667.2 gigabytes max. So yeah, you'd only be able to hold about that much. See, I only have the 393 gigabytes left because I've been taking a lot of pictures on the console. But yeah, so like I was saying, and I don't know why he was saying you had 800 left before you install anything, the 800 gigs. You don't. You have 667.2. So gigabytes. Because up here is the max amount. Here's the current amount you're at if you've been filling it up. If you've been downloading and installing stuff. So yeah, I don't know why it shows a great big blue bar there, because that's actually grayed out from about here all the way over here. It's just the phone not picking it up correctly. See if I darken it, if you can tell better. See, you can kind of tell now. Yeah, so there's the console storage. Okay, so yeah, I'd say that's pretty much it. So just remember what I said. It was the only reason. Usually, you only have to reinstall games if you've upgraded the hard drive, unless you decide to move all your stuff from your previous hard drive to the console storage and then to the new hard drive. And you have to do a certain amount at a time because the SSD inside the PS5 can only hold up to 667.2 gigabytes. So yeah, that should be about it. So other reasons you might have to reinstall is if you were to take it out while that first bar was filling up on the other screen that we looked at. But and then you might have to reinstall if you were to do it while the bar is still filling up. But anyways, other than that, that should be it. Sorry, I keep going down there when the controller's over here. But yeah. So we've seen it. That's it. So you don't have to reinstall your games, your PS4 games, every time you want to play them. You just have to do it in certain circumstances, like changing the hard drive and things like that. Or if you did transfer all your, told that when you got a PS5, you told it to transfer all your files over, and then you plugged in the old hard drive because what it does is it puts on your icons from the games, even from your external hard drive on your PS4. And then what happens is because of that, it doesn't recognize the external hard drive when you plug it in, because the external hard drive still has the same games on it that have just been icons that have just been put on your PS5 from telling to do a full system transfer. Because what it does is it copies them from the PS4. It doesn't just move them over. So if you were to turn back on your PS4, you'd still have access to all your same games because it doesn't move them over. It copies them over. But yeah. So yeah, instead you should have just not done that first option where he went ahead and said to move all his games over because he had them all on an external, or not move them all over, but I mean, he shouldn't have done that option where it said to put all his data, transfer all his stuff from the PS4 to the PS5 at the start when the console asks you if you want to. Instead, he should have just said no to that, gone all the way to this menu, then turned off the PS5. Got his external hard drive, plugged it back into the PS5, and then when I asked him if he wanted, then I might have asked him if he wanted to do it a second time. He said no again, and then wait until it got to this menu screen here again. And then it would just populate from his external hard drive, and he wouldn't have to delete all his games off or nothing. It's just he accidentally chose the wrong option at the start, and sometimes you have to suffer, or not suffer, but I mean, sometimes you suffer from the consequences. I didn't mean he had to, sorry. But yeah, and then the reason I know this is because I've had the same experience with the PS4 Pro when I transferred all my PS4 stuff to the PS4 Pro. But another reason you shouldn't do that is because if you have over 1 terabyte worth of room on an external hard drive, not an external SSD, then what happens is it takes so long to transfer all your stuff over that it can actually burn out the fan on your console. Now, usually I probably wouldn't do it on the PS5 because it uses an SSD. It's going to do it very quick. But when I did from the PS4 to the PS4 Pro, it burned out the fan on one of them. So that's why I had to get rid of one of them. It was that one with it was that later model with the smaller power cord. So its fan also burnt out. So that might be another reason why it was overheating. That's true. Which is something I didn't really think about. But anyways, yeah. So don't do that. So instead, if you're gonna transfer, just do what I said. And I mean, if you're gonna move everything over to your PS5, just do it the way I said to do it. And then that's it. I'm gonna end the video here so it doesn't start up another recording by accident. Because then it'll be split into two parts, and I don't want to do that. So I'm gonna end it here. Bye.